I want to jump right in on this because this has been a lingering storyline all week on this show. Rico Beard, who is our professor emeritus of Big Ten affairs, he has big opinions on Big Ten football. Last weekend, he told you Illinois is going to beat Nebraska straight up. The man was right. They blew them out. Well, he's had this opinion, and he hasn't hidden from it, but he also hasn't advertised it. It's been a little low-key. He wanted to control himself. He wanted to show some maturity, some personal growth. He wanted to really wait until Friday. Michael, I have research to do. So here's the deal. I want Rico to deliver his opinion, and then we need to make a determination whether it's a legitimate opinion that the Wolverine fan base agrees with, or it's Rico operating the haters ball, that his hatred of U of M has just seeped through the Ziploc bag of life, and now the countertop has some problems. Because you have an opinion about Michigan and Western, and we're going to get to Michigan State a little later. I'm blown away by it. Maybe it's I don't have the intestinal fortitude. Maybe I'm just more rational. But Rico, I want you to deliver this opinion, and people on this beautiful day where maybe you're sitting in traffic headed up north, maybe you're doing what Kenny wishes he was doing, sitting at home in his garage and getting bombed. Whatever it is, we encourage you to call us at 248-539-9797. But Rico, deliver this opinion, and I want the people to make the determination.
Well, see, here's the thing. Most people, like yourself, no matter what I say about Michigan, oh, well, you're being a hater. You're not being fair. You're a Sparty, green and white glasses. Guys, don't care. In the end, I'm just trying to be right. I'm trying to pick the best solution. So I was looking at this because the picks were coming up, and I knew it was going to be on there. Oh. So I'm trying to see who's going to win. And Mike, in looking at this is going to be a game that I think is going to tell a lot about this Michigan team. You're looking at a Michigan team who was horrible on defense last year. God awful. Okay? Probably should have lost to Rutgers. Should have been 1-6, but they won. So you give them that victory. You got rid of your defensive coordinator. You brought in a new guy who's never been a coordinator before, fresh out of boot camp. And you're going to be running new variant defenses. They couldn't establish one defense last year, and now you're going to be running variations of defenses. You got Aiden Hutchinson back, but he's not really playing his natural position anymore. You got Daxton Hill in the backfield. That's good. Those are probably your best two players. Other than that,
land your plane. Say it.
I don't think this is going to look good for them. Now, and upon doing the research, Western Michigan's defense, even worse, if you can believe it, than Michigan. Take the over. This game comes down to who turns the ball over the least amount of times.
Look, David, I have to extract this from him.
You're trying to get me to say things that I'm not saying.
Only partially true. You believe tomorrow that Michigan's in for a game.
I do believe tomorrow.
Are you willing to say that?
Oh, they're in for a game. This will rival the Army game of a few years ago, the Air Force game, where if Michigan does win, Michigan fans won't feel good about themselves until about 1:30 left in the game.
All right, so there's his big opinion. Now, I don't feel that way. I think Michigan will win and be okay. I'm not saying they're going to go out and it's going to be 42-3. I don't believe that. But I am not ready to act like their program has imploded to a point where Western's coming in here with Pete Ellerby at quarterback.
Caleb Ellerby, Western's coming in with the better QB. When you look at him, right now, Western has the better QB in the game.
I'm going to throw a number out. And look, here's the deal. I just wanted to start the show with this opinion because, look, I dig it. I mean, my career is I've always had big opinions, and I back them up, and I give you reasons, and Rico's willing to do it here. I want to know from Michigan fans. Like, look, Michigan State, it's easier to understand. You're playing a real team tonight. You're playing a Big Ten conference foe. Some people believe Northwestern's better than you. I don't. I think Northwestern's headed for a rough year. I think regression's coming. I have reasons why. My point is we have this barometer that is more universally accepted. If you're a Michigan fan, You've got to be a college football geek to truly respect Western Michigan.
Right.
I will say to Rico's credit, if this were not Michigan and it were another 7-5 type mid-pack
this was
Big
New
Ten
Mexico
team.
State.
No. I'm saying if it were not Michigan at home against Western,
Right.
and Western were playing, let's say, Minnesota, the spread might be 12 or 13. And if you don't believe me, you need to go back and ask anybody in Vegas. Michigan's lines have to be inflated because the size of the fan base, nobody gets bet on more,
Right.
Nobody covers less. So understand, Rico has a point that he believes the line is inflated and that our opinion on the game looks different if it's 12 or 17. I just want to know, hey, you're a Spartan, you want to rap, we want you. We want to talk about Spartan football. But the Michigan thing is the one where, look, it's the bigger opinion. Rico thinks Michigan's in a dogfight tomorrow. I'm not putting words in your mouth.
No.
You think they're in for a dogfight. I want to know from the Michigan fan base. What do you think of your team tomorrow? What do you believe you're going to watch? Because, again, and I want to be clear about this, I do not want to do Jim Harbaugh shows.
No.
I can't. Please.
No, this is not a Jim Harbaugh show.
I don't want to do it.
But this reminds me a lot of yesterday, Mike, when you kept saying Minnesota and Ohio State's going to be a good game. Minnesota has what it takes to win. And I'm like, no. Buckeyes are going to blow them out. If Ibrahim doesn't go down, and if the refs don't that play near the end in the fourth quarter with the fumble.
Yeah, I don't feel I was wrong.
No, you nailed it. And I think this one is going to be just like the Army game. It's going to come down to a big stop with less than 2 minutes to go, or Michigan picks up a first down.
Ooh.
And they may win. But if they go out there and turn, Western Michigan has the better QB. And I always lean towards the side of the guy who has the better QB, especially in college football.
All right, here's the deal. I got a few lines that are open. I want to start Friday correctly. I want to fill the lines. I want to talk football. If you're a Spartan, you want to rap about tonight, let's do it. The Michigan thing, it's not preferential. It's about what's the bigger opinion. Rico's got it. Look, I've said all week, and I'll catch hell if it doesn't happen. I think State's going to win tonight. I've given you a multitude of reasons. No, me going to school there is not one of them. No, I don't think they're better than 6-6. I have reasons why I think they'll win tonight. If they don't, I'll be very disappointed.